Welcome to Chellington 17, version 2, episode 6 with me, MrSealyp. Well, so far, it appears to have worked. I've done everything I wanted to do. I've also put a bit of squirt in the tractor, so we're up to full on the fuel tank, and I have leased the Vogel Noot Terra Disc 600 cultivator. So the moment of truth is here. Unfold cultivator. Now this is where it could all go horribly wrong. But hopefully, if it has worked, when I go along the edge here, it shouldn't dig up all the grass that's there. This requires 180 horsepower, and the tractor's 200 and something. Terrible. The tractor is 210, so should have a little bit to spare. So let's lower this down, and let's see what happens. Hallelujah! Oh, that is such a relief. It really, I know that sounds sad. It really does sound ridiculous, but that is such a relief. I was starting to tear my hair out, and if you know me at all, which obviously my YouTubers probably don't, I don't have much hair. So, I haven't got enough to lose, in all honesty. I can't afford to lose any. But that is brilliant. I am so happy with that. It is working. Fantastic. So, for a little while, I have got a fair bit of cultivating to do on all of my new little fields. Before I can even think about seeding, fertilising, anything else. Ow. Sorry, ow. Sounds a bit random, doesn't it? My ankle just cracked. Not that you need to know that. So I shall carry on. Right, I'm on field 6, and I am at the last tiny bit of cultivating. It took a while, I'll be honest. Took quite a while indeed. But now, apart from that little bit I can see there, my field boundaries appear to be intact. Which is brilliant news. Fold that up. Which is absolutely awesome. So as you can see now, I've got two large fields, these two rectangular ones here. I've got one over the top section there. I've got one here. And I've got one over the far side, which is much smaller. There is one up the top as well, which is quite narrow. So I'm going to be able to grow a variety of crops all within the same area. Now, update today on the mod hub. We are now, or I am now, playing on Chellington 17 version 2. There was an update. It did say if you were playing on version 1.03 or 1.003 or whatever it was, or before, you would have to do a save game, because I think it would mean you would lose a few things, which was obviously a bit of a worry for some people. With this update to Chellington, to version 2, it has brought some great delights, I am more than happy to say. If I just jump out of the tractor. One of them is these doors, which were open and couldn't do anything. You can now open by holding your finger. If I just hold my finger on it, they keep opening. If I take my finger off the circle button, they stop. I can do one at a time. As soon as I take my finger off, it stops. So it's not an automatic. There are new sounds that go with them, which is great. And then if I press square, again, if I take my finger off square, it stops. Keep my finger on square, and the door will close. So that's one addition. Are the grain barns, I think they call them, doors which open and close. Absolutely marvellous, I hear you say, and quite rightly. There's some other odds and ends with regards to what they call it, not boundaries, my mind's gone blank now. Collisions on sheds and a few bits and bobs like that. But for me, the most important one on here at the moment on the update, it did say that forests have been added, or a forest has been added, I'm not too sure, and it did say that there is now a sawmill, which should be, there we go, Bedfordshire Sawmill has now been added down in this section, which actually, you know what, let's go and have a visit to the sawmill. Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of just been plonked on the corner of a ploughed field. Okay. Good old transit vans. You can rely on a transit. So, sawmill we now have with our sell point for lumber, I would imagine, down by the river. And we've got a lovely little mill pond. Fantastic. Little mill pond. Nice. Now, as far as I think what I might do is come down here and at some point cultivate this to give a kind of more smooth surface. Might even, well, I don't know about grassing it. Or I suppose you could roller it back to its original state. I might do that. I don't know if it will work, but it might be worth a try. Anyway, sawmill, that's new. As to where the... can you get off the main road? You can, okay. Yeah, as to where the forest is, it did say that a forest had been added. Just trying to think where the forest would be. Please don't tell me them. Please don't plonk it on 18. That'll be heartbreaking. Could maybe be up at 5. Don't know. Have to have a bit of a look around for that. But here's the other one. This is the more important point I was going to go to. Is if we click on here and visit. And we go on to here. Missions. It says some missions. Obviously, maybe not all the fields have got missions. But there are missions. Hooray. So, this one is cultivating. It pays a nice bit of money. And I'm in need of another tractor. So, I'm thinking, it's on here now. Why not? Oh, case magnum with tracks. Nice. Pick up the weight. And it's going to take a while, I'll be honest with you. Trying to work out the best way of doing it. It's a big field. I don't know. I'll think. Lower the cultivator. And away I go. Now this tractor is pulling very strangely. It seems to be going at an angle. That was really weird. I'm not sure the weight's even having any effect. This does not seem to like this at all. Anyway, I shall persevere. Yeah, you can see it's going off. What is happening with this tractor? I don't think there's the connection to the trailer seems to be... It seems to be drifting. Hope it's not a problem with the mission system, because that's going to be a real problem. Hang on just 1 minute. That was weird. Why did it do that? Still wondering. Anyway, I shall continue, and you'll probably see me at the end of this extremely long cultivating task. Hopefully this tractor is... Look, it's going all over the place. That's not me. My hand's off the controller. That's, yeah. Never mind. I shall continue. This is taking some time, I'll be honest. Castle straight ahead of us there, field 18. Very nice. And this cultivator is still all over the place. I cannot just let the tractor drive. I'm having to constantly make adjustments to the steering because it just will not drive in a straight line. It will pull all over the place. You can see it kind of adjusting on the back. If I turn, it's shifting on the back. I don't know, it's very odd. Like I say, it could be a kind of a clash. The fact that there was the mission system's now been added onto this map. It might just be I don't know. I honestly don't know what it is. I'm just clutching at straws. To be fair, it's a bit peculiar. It did seem to be okay when you raised the cultivator, so it's pulling it on the wheels. It seemed to be okay. It just seemed to be as soon as it dug into the dirt. If I let go of it now, my hands aren't on the controller at all. It just will not stay in a straight line. It's all over the place. I'm having to really fight with it to get it to go. Anyway, that being said, we're over halfway. I think the timings may have been adjusted slightly. On Gold Quest Valley, I found every single mission I did, every single contracting job, I completed it in about half the time. Roughly, you know, thereabouts by a minute maybe or so. This one I think gave me 70, was it 74? Can't remember what it gave me at the start. I'll look back when I did it anyway. I've had a fair chunk of that, 25 minutes. I've only just gone halfway, so it's not going to be, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it in half the time, so I don't know what the time bonuses will be like, but anyway, it's money at the end of the day, which on this map we sorely need. We really, really do. So again, despite what I said previously, I will see you probably now at the end. It's a vast map. I like the fact you can see right off into the distance. It's great. Love it. I will see you at the end. So very nearly there, with just over 30 minutes remaining on the clock. Field 16 is almost finished with the first mission system contracting job on Chellington 17 version 2. I'm glad they've added missions. If you've watched any of my Gold Quest Valley series, you'll know I'm a bit of a mission fiend. I think I was up to about 540 odd missions, I think. Somewhere around there, or 590. It's a terrifying amount anyway. That's really slipping the tracks. It must be, I don't know whether it's the tractor's underpowered for the plough, maybe. It's the wrong combination. Don't know. Let's see what we're going to get, shall we? Hopefully we'll do it with over 30 minutes remaining. And there we go. Whoa, okay, that's weird. So my 36, what's that give me? 46. So I'm really puzzled by that, because on Gold Quest Valley, my time bonuses were almost as much as my reward in the first place. Bear in mind that I did that with nearly 30 minutes left. It's not much, it's not as big a time bonus as I thought I was going to get, in all honesty. Or whether or not Gold Quest Valley, it just wasn't set right. I mean, I'm playing this on easy as well. You'd think you'd get more money, wouldn't you, if you were doing it on easy? I don't know. I mean, it's 47, I mean, nearly, yeah, 48 grand. That's okay. I mean, I need the money. What's the next job? Sewing. It's offering another 35. And this one's saying 74 minutes as well. Is that a kind of set time for doing this? I'll leave off that for the time being. I now have £142,000, That's awesome. Okay, just get behind me. Now I'm stranded. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Try and find the woodland or forest or whatever it is they've put on the map. Let's have a look. Problem is, it can't be a field that's owned, or you can own. That seems a bit odd. It says forestry. I thought 5, but that's got a number on it, so you can buy it. Oh, what an idiot. That big word there that says forest, I wonder if that could possibly be the forest. I wonder how many of you how many of you were sitting there looking at the screen going, it says forest on the map, why is he not looking at the map? There where it says forest. Right, let's jump there very quickly. Oh, then we got there. Question is, how do we get to it? Really must take that trailer back. I keep saying it over and over again. Aha! This is new. This cutting. No, it says forest. Is it me, or am I expecting trees in a forest? This seems to be more of a kind of glade of some description. Let's just check the map. This is where it says forest. And for a forest is lacking trees, I think. Or is that just me? Am I assuming too much? Unless you can do forestry here. Well, yeah. It's a big area. I mean, you can probably do a lot of grass baling and stuff. It's a lot of grass area. This can't be... I don't know. Let's just put it like that. I'm not sure. The map says forest. And there are some trees here. Honestly don't know. But this bit is new. Definitely is new. This wasn't here before, I don't think, this cutting. So maybe you can plant your own forest, maybe. Seems like a logical kind of step. Anyway. Try and decide what to do now, whether to go on to another job, maybe look for another contracting job to do, or whether or not to buy another tractor. I do need to get a telehandler. The problem with buying a telehandler is it won't do the work of a tractor. Or I could get a tractor with a front loader rather than a telehandler. That would work. So a quick look. Anything on sale? Just that. Tractors in my price range. What have we got? 142,000. Not a lot. This looks like an interesting contracting job on field number 3, using the new Massey Ferguson Black Edition with twin wheels. I like the look of this. Let's give it a go. That's a beast. Now, I just did the contracting job on this, cultivating, and it was a bit peculiar, I'll be honest. What's that picking up? because it said I left the field boundary. This bit down here, it wouldn't let me, there you go, look, it wouldn't let me cultivate it. It was a bit peculiar, don't know why. There we go. So, like that. Very odd. So let's open up the condor. And drop it down. Okay. Turn it on. Drop it down. And away we go. Now this Massey Ferguson Black Edition is really, really nice. I do like it. Was it the 8727? It goes all up to an 8737, I think it is, which is about 400 horsepower, I think it was. I'm trying to remember. But it's, yeah, it's a nice tractor. I think with the Massey Ferguson I've got, if I get to a point where I've got enough money, I might well upgrade to this at some point. Not necessarily with the twin wheels, but even so, it's a brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, this is going to do the same thing again here, I think. Yeah, return to the field. What is going on? I'm still on the field. Yeah, very odd. Don't know why I did that. Doesn't like the uphill stretches on this field either. So what I might do is go across, I think, rather than up and down it. Just go backwards and forwards across. Start at the top of the field and work my way down. That's the best idea. I do have them every now and again. Let's leave that as far as I can. Perfect. Okay. Get the cruise control on. Let's have a quick look from inside, shall we? I do follow on YouTube how farms work. It's brilliant. I do like it with Ryan Custer. I love it when they drive their John Deeres with the twin wheels. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Yes, good look. I like this tractor a lot. Nearly there. On field 3. I forgot what field I was on again. With the condor behind. It's going right. Picking a point on the wing mirrors, or somewhere that you can stick to. What we got? 13 and 5. What's that? Another 18, 18.4. Nearly 18.5. That's good. I'm up to 180,000. Oh, this contracting is bliss. Maybe Chellington's not going to be as hard as we thought. Currently no missions available. Field price is dropping. 341,000. Yep, it might be a while till I can afford one of those. Okay. Do I look at tractors again, or am I just going to tease myself with everything I can't afford? I had a sudden thought while I was sitting at the edge of field 3, just finishing off, before I go leaping into buying another tractor, and I can do some more contracting work so I can get some more money. I didn't even think about trying to upgrade the Massey Ferguson first. Thought that would make more sense. Have a look at what I can do to this before I do anything else. So, customise. I can put a front loader on this. That will make doing yard work a lot easier as well. So, I think I'll do that. Yes, absolutely. Engine set up. It's on a 210 at the moment. I can do a 240 or a 280. 280 is going to cost me 35,000. But that's going to give me a many more options for equipment that I can pull and use. Well, we've got 240, 210, 250. 280, maybe standard wheel weights, wide tyres or narrow tyres. Narrow tyres, weird. I generally go with wide ones on my tractors. I don't know why. What's that going to cost me? Total price 38,600. I could do a couple of contracting jobs to make that money back. So I think I'm going to upgrade this first. Customise? Yes, I am. Oh, I can't wait to have a look. Well, that looks chunky. Okay, front loader attachments. So this is going to have a bit more pulling power, which would be nice. Chunky tyres sticking out, so that makes it look huge, doesn't it? I do need to get a jet wash as well. So, what I do need now then as well is... actually, turn off again. I've left the map on. Into the shop. I mean, I can do this. I could have done this from the main menu, but I'll go to the shop. Why not? I'm here. I need a front loader, and I'm assuming it's going to be one of the bigger ones, because it's a bigger tractor. I assume it is. Main colour? It's got to be red. Now, is Massey Ferguson red that one, or the lighter? I'll go with the bright one. I'm not sure. 8,200. I will buy that. Yes. Now, on my front loader, I'm going to need a bell spike. Anyway, or do I go with wrapped bell handler? Decisions. Oh, sorry. Ticking away. I'm going to need a bucket at some point, which is fine, but I'm going to go with the bale spike to start off with. I think. Yeah. Colour of that, I'm going to leave that black. Buy. Now, that red looks like it might be alright, but because of the state of the tractor, I can't really tell. It should be okay, and I'm assuming I've got the right bale spike, the right front loader as well. See if this will hook up. It will. Good news. I missed that completely. Oh, I'm terrible at this outside. There we go, right. Tip that forward. Perfect. God, that changes the whole look of the tractor at the front. I'm not sure that's the right red, is it? Doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's get this back to the yard. And now, because I haven't got anything on the back, what I will do as well is I'll finally take the trailer with me. Hooray! How long have I been saying I'm going to do that? Okay, so all hooked up. So I'm thinking a bit more contracting work, probably off screen, get enough money together to get the second tractor, but I am moving forward. I have upgraded the Massey Ferguson. It's as powerful as it can be, wider tyres, front loader attachment. Everything's looking good in the world. Let's head back with this. Right, park this up, put it next to my sower. I tend to, and it's just me, I tend to park in my sheds like this, whoa, without crashing. I tend to park things at diagonals so you can get in and get them out relatively easily. It means you can store more stuff. You can put 4 or 5 things along each side. If you put everything along the back, you've got to move things around to get to things at the back, and it just makes it easier. You can leave yourself a channel down the middle, put something right in the middle of the back if you want to. Just, I don't know. I just find it gives me more space to organise myself. Right, next step then, I think, needs to be a jet wash. I need one. It's going to drive me mad leaving that filthy. It's on placeables. Jet wash 4,500. Good grief. I'm sure I said that when I bought it on Gold Crest Valley, but never mind. At least on Lostberg you get one. Anyway, where should I put it? Let's put it... Where should I put it? Just here? Put it just to the side there. In case we decide at some point we want to park something up there. And it's out of the way, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. Okie dokie, let's give this a wash, shall we? It's in dire need of it, that much I do know. Okay. Well, that red might not be too bad. That's better. Clean again. Great. Pop that way. Okay, where should I put the barrel spikes? Where did I leave the weight? Oh god, that's terrible. I forget where I put them. Yeah, where's the weight gone? I think what we'll do. Let's just pop it up here for the time being. Whoops. Maybe not. Right. This is pretty much the end of the episode. I'm now hunting my front weight. I don't know what I've done with it. Don't know where it's gone. So I'm going to have a bit of a search around for that and reset it or collect it or do whatever I'm going to do with it. But anyway, yeah, end of the episode. I hope you liked it. It's been an interesting one. Chellington 17 version 2. Some new upgrades, some new updates, some nice bits added. With the contracting, mission system, grain doors, sawmill, forest without any trees. So a lot going on. I got field 6 finished off with the cultivating, so that's going to be ready for seeding. I've upgraded the Massey Ferguson front loader. It is now a 7726, which gives me 280 horsepower, wide tyres. Like I said, moving forward, it's all good. Hope you liked the episode. If you did, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you'd like to share the video, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.